Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we will explore Microsoft in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any vital updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI and gain access to free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Microsoft as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 3.14. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 32.34% since we first listed Microsoft as a buy candidate 66 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.49% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases are likely. The analysis of the recent 3 months points to a potential change of approximately 20.58% over the next 3 months, with expected returns between 13.99% and 23.09%. When we consider the longer term, our assessment for the next 12 months suggests a projected change of about 11.77%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fall within a range from negative 19.08% to positive 12.11% over the coming year. This translates to a future price estimated to be between $414.75 and $574.65. Our latest daily update for Microsoft includes the headline, Green Day on Tuesday for Microsoft stock after gaining 0.0137%. The Microsoft stock price increased by 0.0137% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025. The stock rose from $512.50 to $512.57. Throughout the trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.18%. With a low of $511.56 and a high of $517.62. The price has risen in 6 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 1.33% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, the trading volume rose on the last day alongside the price, indicating a positive technical sign. In total, 2 million more shares were traded compared to the previous day, with a total of 16 million shares exchanged for approximately $8.3 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $518.29, while the lowest price was $344.79. Currently, the price is 1.10% or $5.72 higher, below the 52-week high of $518.29, which also stands as the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft is currently facing a potentially significant challenge as Norwegian browser maker Opera is set to file a complaint with Brazil's antitrust authority, CADE, alleging that Microsoft's Edge browser is being given an unfair advantage. Such legal hurdles could pose risks to Microsoft's competitive position and create uncertainty among investors, especially if fines or mandated changes arise from the outcome. On a more positive note, Microsoft is in advanced talks to modify its partnership with OpenAI, which could grant it access to future technologies developed by the AI powerhouse. Experts believe that extending this collaboration will enhance Microsoft's AI offerings, a critical focus area that could drive growth and bolster its competitive edge. Additionally, Microsoft is expected to report its fourth quarter results soon, with analysts betting on strong growth from AI and cloud services. The anticipation of outperforming earnings could serve as a catalyst for stock price increases in the short term. Goldman Sachs has reiterated a bullish outlook, citing Microsoft's potential to capitalize on shifting market dynamics effectively. However, with Nvidia recently reaching a remarkable $4.3 trillion market valuation, the competitive landscape is intensifying. Although Microsoft remains strong, it will need to prove its resilience in the face of mounting pressure from rivals as it prepares for its earnings announcement. In summary, while potential legal challenges could weigh on Microsoft's stock in the short term, a successful earnings report and a strengthened partnership with OpenAI could lead to a positive trajectory, enhancing its long-term growth prospects. Investors will be keenly watching these developments as they unfold. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 24th of July, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned Microsoft a grade of outperform with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned Microsoft a grade of overweight with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned Microsoft a grade of outperform with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned Microsoft a grade of outperform with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Microsoft a grade of buy with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. The Microsoft stock currently presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is an overall buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, there will be support from the levels at $510 and $495. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Notably, volume is increasing alongside the price, which is generally seen as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been observed, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, July 25, 2025, and so far, the stock has declined by 0.222%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot point is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 23 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 5 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 67 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 62 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 53 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $477.40 and $425.40. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to decline to the next support level. In this instance, Microsoft has support just below today's level at $477.40. If this level is breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $425.40 and $395.26. Generally, the stock exhibits very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low for this stock. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $6.06 between its highest and lowest points, or 1.18%. For the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.28%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $3.35. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $513.71. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Microsoft has its first support level at $477.40. If this support level holds, it may present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating from Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's explore some recent insider trades. On the 15th of July, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider sale of 32,344 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider sale of 77,066 shares of common stock. On the 12th of June, 2025, Walmsley Emma N. conducted an insider purchase of 1,217 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Rodriguez Carlos A. conducted an insider purchase of 72 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Pritzker Penny S. conducted an insider purchase of 23,063 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 41.753. Overall, insiders purchased 112,554 shares and sold 209,540 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $493.20, reflecting a decrease of 3.78%. This stock experiences very low daily movements, which translates to a low risk profile. Additionally, there is a sell signal from a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, indicate that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Microsoft stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems suggest that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 30th of July, we expect Microsoft to open higher by $1.35, starting at $513.92. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is important to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.